sợ nó và cho phòng thế bảo bị cái chuyện ta tỏ tôi cho nó người tuân chỉ sai cho nó sẽ ít hơn cái bộ sai vô đại tư nữa nè bảo bị cho sai đại tư đại hay chấp lại mà nó ít chỉ về là tự nè là tự ta thôi cho nó là nó nè cái chuyện nó chỉ tin ta tỏ là món lại nó món nè cái con chân này là con chân mong chỉ cho xong cái Fredo Center ya tụ nè tụ ba là con chân nó cho sẽ đầu tôi một cổng tôi mình cho cho cái mong tôi nhớ cho tới cái America nó tôi chỉ cho xong là nó lúc trong là tôi xin hát xin đông tôi sẽ nó nè
Okay, how's everyone doing tonight? Good, 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 good. Okay, I want to hear this side of the room. How you guys doing tonight? Okay, let me hear this side of the room. How are you guys doing? Love it, love it. Okay, center of the room, let me hear you. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. My name is Gia Vang. I'm so thrilled and honored to be here with you. Fresno is like a second home to me. I used to work here, I used to live here, and this is where I met my husband, who is here with me tonight. Then I dragged him to Minnesota and then back to California, so here we are. But we're thrilled to be here because, like I said, it is second home. My aunt is here, my Aunt Maggie's here, I spent a lot of summers here with my grandma and grandpa. So thank you so much for the support over the years and also for just asking me back. I love Fresno. So thank you. I'm very happy to be here. This has been a long time coming. I know the Fresno Center and I have been trying to do this for a long time to get me to come here and be your MC and help facilitate the night. We finally made it happen this year, and what a great time to make it happen. 50 years since we've been here. So this is an incredibly powerful time, and I'm just honored. Whether it was expanding services, deepening partnerships, or showing up in times of need, TFC has continued to make a meaningful impact thanks to the dedication of people just like you. So before we move on with tonight's celebration, we'd like you to just sit back, relax, enjoy this special 5-minute highlight video that captures the heart, the hustle, and hope of the past year. glass of wine. Sorry. No, but that's the work that the Fresno Center has really done all year round. So, so impressive and so life-changing for some of these people that you will meet tonight. Very, very, a job well done. Okay. I'd also like to just really quickly say a thank you for the support tonight from Fresno United trustee Keisha Thomas, who is also here tonight, and Claudia Cazares, who is also here. So let's give them a round of applause for being here tonight. Okay, it is my pleasure now to introduce Lana Fahum, Board Vice Chair, who will be making a couple of remarks. Unfortunately, Lana has to walk all around the stage. So, let me ask you though, how many of you enjoyed the food? Yeah? I know, okay, everyone, I get it. There's no Hmong pepper, but I promise you, tonight's gonna be wonderful. Okay, so here's Lana.
After the video, they gotta talk. They're gonna play the video first, then they go to dance. So it'll be the participation video. Then after that.
Just for the record, I asked Pal if I would be able to go that way, and he said yes, but I have a feeling he's laughing right now because that was a total setup. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, elected officials, community leaders, valued partners, sponsors, donors, and everyone joining us tonight. Welcome to the Fresno Center's 29th Annual Giving Thanks fundraiser event. It is truly a joy to see all of you here this evening as we come together for giving thanks. A time to pause, reflect, and celebrate the people and partnerships that make our work possible. To begin this wonderful evening, and on behalf of the Board of Directors, I want to express our deepest appreciation to the incredible staff of the Fresno Center for organizing tonight's event. Each year, our Giving Thanks Planning Committee, under PAL's remarkable leadership, dedicate countless hours behind the scenes to create the unforgettable experience we all enjoy today. From the decorations, logistics, and guest coordination, to the raffle drawings, the delicious food from different places of the world, and the beautiful program you'll experience tonight, every detail reflects the team's hard work and passion. If I could have you stand up for a round of applause, the committee that put all this together. I know you're out there somewhere. We can give them a round of applause. Thank you, Pal, I guess. And thank you to the entire TFC team. Your dedication, creativity, and care do not go unnoticed. They shine through in everything that you do. We also extend our heartfelt gratitude to our organizational partners, donors, sponsors, community leaders, and elected officials. Thank you for believing in the Fresno Center's mission to be the champion for positive change through empowerment, education, and collaboration. We stand tall today because of your unwavering support and commitment. We look forward to your continued partnerships as we journey together toward a stronger, healthier, and more connected community. And last but certainly not least, thank you to everyone in our community who joins us tonight, especially to our clients, whom you'll all get to meet later in tonight's program. You are the reason we exist, and it is your stories that inspire our purpose. Each day we strive to help you live well, be well, and stay hopeful, empowered as thriving, self-sufficient members of our community. Tonight isn't just about celebrating accomplishments or milestones. It's about honoring the hearts behind them. Each of you here represents a vital part of our story. The volunteers who give their time, the sponsors who invest in our mission, the elected officials, community members, community leaders, and team members who believe in our vision, and the families whose lives remind us why we do what we do. When we gather like this with open hearts and shared purpose, we are reminded that gratitude is more than a feeling, it's a movement that grows stronger because of your compassion, your faith, and your continuous support. So tonight, as we give thanks, let us also celebrate the spirit of togetherness, the light, the hope, and the transformation that shine brightly through the Fresno Center community. Thank you and welcome once again to our 29th annual Giving Thanks celebration.
Okay, thank you, Lana, for those remarks. Right now, we're going to show you a video that's really, really special to the Fresno Center. The video shares the voices and journeys of participants that Lana talked about, who face challenges with courage, embrace growth, and now lead lives of confidence and purpose. Their stories reflect the power of community, compassion, and walking alongside someone toward healing and hope. And I think if you walked through that hallway, that beautiful hallway, you saw some of those photos up. Those are some of the folks that you will be meeting tonight. The ladies, they will soon be dancing with their colleagues. So please welcome all of these beautiful ladies.
我照顾菜呢呀，我照顾菜就头顾好多，那拿这顾烟吃肉哩拿，烟顾有天，有有我肉我妈咪养那大了有对亲家干了呀，这顾天哩，还得俺没得个好啊，没拿到那呀。 từ tiền đợt tới ba tàu dù cái mỏ nó cũng chỉ muốn gì đợt tới xe nó chỉ cũng chỉ là chặt xe muốn cho nó đợt tới cũng hay đợt tới tiền cha cũng biết sao cái tua xí cũng mới cái nhau xe cũng ở bên nó cũng sao cái tua xí nó trên đợt tới tiền để ôi cái nhau xe xí cái sắp qua thế sắp tua bên mà đi ba bên xe cái ba con trên đợt tới theo đi hay tiền đợt tới mà một chỗ cũng nó theo mà xe cái ba nó chỉ của tia, anh nên xem mong của thế li một tàu theo một rồi là thả tàu lại theo chỉ nhau của xe lại, chỉ là bé màn xe nó chỉ là thế li xe tàu là nó the Fresno Center là nó, tôi nên lúc cũng chỉ dạy lại để bao là tôi của nhẹ theo của chỉ là tôi ta của chỉ nhà các lúc của tôi khen chị cụ đi nó chị cụ theo đi là master chị thọ áp hạ khẩu y chị cụ mò chị qua đó cũng chẳng nhiều hai tia hai đâu tại ấy cả đó tại cho chua đó cũng đang phát triển này chị cụ tụi xài kia cũng chẳng nhiều lại qua chỉ cần lại tiệm tụi nhé cụ chỉ tiếp tục lại chỗ có ấy có chỉ lúc bé là chả có vô ta cái chị xe con chân cụ này cụ trẻ ta tạo cái ở đó tại cụ trẻ ta tạo sẽ có lúc sau con chân cụ chị cụ có qua chị có qua chị cụ thế cho lúc đó mình chị tồn tại cụ những chị bảo toàn để tạo á đi nhớ lâu mà tua đi qua cái chia sẻ để nhau cụ tua nhau tàu y tuồng là khu ca sĩ lần đầu là
nhiều à cũng có nhiều à bây giờ có chiếc xe nào là
cũng mua thọ là vùng nó là ba thiên thì theo lịch quay xe lòn tròn gỡ ở tự cho bé ở là vùng là ba đôi dù tụ khen nhá chị có dùng lần đầu là cho phụ nữ nó mà ý à đi hết thì cái nhà tự chế thì có cho mình nhỏ là một ta thì nghĩ lắm tí ạ thì dù chỉ tàu lại sao tông cũng chỉ tàu đó là thả thì nghĩ lắm tí thì dù sau dù tụi khen là thì chơi mua nhiều tí ạ ta chỉ có tuần nào thì có mua có cho phụ nữ có biết thôi chủ khu và mà thì chỉ mới ra tàu chỉ mới ra là họ mới xe rồi thì cũng tư trong nó cũng tư tổ sĩ cũng tư chỉ sát thôi là cũng tư sát theo cũng tư và rộng xe theo cũng tư trong nó thì để xin khó thì nó thì trong để rộng xe rộng xe theo rộng xe rồi và khắp người nó ta còn lo theo và là để tôi vấn đề rằng theo sống tập đó cô một lũ ở châu là do ở châu lũ không bán ở Fresno Center này nó hai đứa cháu không như sự ra giờ lên từ một cái nhau xe đi cha nó lo cú tuần sẽ cái ba nó cho tuôn xài của họ lừa nó cú ba bé rong
Gao. Really, it was so amazing. I loved seeing that. So thank you, ladies, and thank you to the instructors up here as well. Okay, up next, I have the privilege of introducing Hao Yang, the president and CEO of the Fresno Center.
All right, good evening. I didn't realize how big the stage was. Lana, I apologize. I didn't mean to make you do your 10,000 steps here at the Table Mountain. You know, another round of applause for those amazing women, right? Good evening, everyone. Nhớ trong trọng tu cho bê cho địa cho gì cho cứ cho ti cho nên cho cha đó là bây giờ phong dư thu lân số tu một cái này lưu xia chữ sen tổ công bê Fresno Center trong món ăn á yo chỉ mua ít lò lù yo là mộtวันnày thu lân số tu trâu cũng chân tàu hay tiệt bê hải mong giờ tí ba xí bây giờ tí chơi nên xứ để cũng mua ít lò lù khoa nên trâu xứ. Welcome to the 29th Annual Giving Thanks fundraiser. Before I continue, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to Gia Vang for being our MC this evening. Gia, thank you. Your presence tonight is extremely meaningful as we close the year and celebrate our Hmong community's 50th anniversary since the end of the U.S. secret war in Laos on May 14, 1975. I hope that many of you here tonight have had a chance to view the Hmong Nurses exhibit along with the Hmong's 50 Legacy exhibit as you walk into this hall. It tells a story. When you walk in, you see the Hmong Nurses during the war. And then as you pass the Hmong Nurses exhibit, you see pictures of General Vang Pao, you see pictures of soldiers, and then a picture of these two huge buses. Those are the buses that we rode out of the camp in Thailand to the airport after we get cleaned up and are decent enough to fly to the different country across the world as refugees. And then after you see those two buses, then you see the portraits of these amazing ladies that just performed here on stage. Portraits of folks that survived, portraits of amazing women that are thriving now, portraits of survivors here in the United States, which is the greatest country in the world. We're proud to fight for that flag that we salute earlier today. A warm thank you to Jordan Yang for joining us from Sacramento to kick off the evening with National Anthem. I'm excited. She has another performance later on in the program. Don't leave your seat. I think she is the first Hmong opera singer in the country. I even had a hard time pronouncing that word, right? Thank you to our committee chair, Chai Vang, the co-chair, Cindy Mua, Cindy Lor Yang, Jolie, and Sherry Cruz, and all of the staff at the Fresno Center for making tonight possible. Thank you. Tonight is a night of gratitude to show our appreciation to the people that made us who we are. Thank you to Table Mountain Casino for their sponsorship, and Nicole Casillo, the senior sales manager, for your support when we were planning this event. Without your help, without your flexibility, this wouldn't be possible to take an event that we usually do in the city of Fresno at a venue much, much smaller and to bring it to Table Mountain and have this for our community. We didn't do this alone, so thank you, Table Mountain. A special thanks to Miguel Perez Lopez and the Anthem team for being our presenting sponsors 2 years in a row. We are truly grateful for your belief in the Fresno Center. Miguel, we are partners in this. So if tonight is good, you and I. If it's bad, it's you and I. Thank you. I want to express my deepest appreciation to our board of directors at the Fresno Center. Your solid commitment and idealistic leadership have been instrumental in guiding our mission. Thank you to our dedicated staff. I am continually inspired by your hard work, compassion, and flexibility. You are the essence and core of the Fresno Center. Each day, you go above and beyond to provide services that uplift our community. I am immensely proud to work with such an exceptional team. I also want to acknowledge the community leaders and elected officials who join us tonight. Your partnership is vital to our mission. Together, we have made significant strides in addressing the obstacles faced by our community. Your support reinforces our collective efforts and enables us to make a lasting impact. In looking back at our community work as we engage in the prior video, our community is beautiful. The dancers, these amazing women are participants at the Fresno Center. Beyond being participants, they are our sisters, aunts, mothers, and grandmothers. They are courageous women who endured the U.S. Secret War in Laos, leading, surviving, and moving their families to safety. They faced changing family and gender dynamics as they journeyed through refugee camps and migrated to a new country. They didn't speak English and had little formal education, yet they are resilient and judicious. These ladies show tenacity and were leaders in their own rights. Through these adversities and many more not mentioned, they remain steadfast in their goals of survival and providing a better future for their families. Today, they're at the Fresno Center and continue to thrive and are respected members of our community. Thank you for standing with us and for honoring the resilience, wisdom, and leadership of these remarkable women. As we gather here tonight, I want to reflect on the incredible journey we have taken together as a community. Together, we can face challenges head-on and forge a new path towards opportunity and growth. Nelson Mandela said, "Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it." With your partnership and support, we are confident and steadfast as we enter a new year focused on 4 pillars that shape thriving communities: education, economic development, health and wellness, and community involvement. As we invest in education, we open doors to possibility. As we invest in economic development, we create opportunities for families to prosper. As we invest in health and wellness, we nurture resilience, vibrant life. And as we invest in community involvement, we strengthen the fabric that unites us. Your partnership helps us move from reflection to action, from aspiration to achievement. Leadership is not about a title or a position. It's about how you serve others. Finally, to our sponsors and funders, we are profoundly grateful for your belief in our vision and mission and for your unwavering support. Your contributions enables us to expand our services and reach more individuals and families in need. Because of your generosity, we continue to provide scholarships that open doors to education and opportunity, food distribution programs that reach those who are most vulnerable, education that empowers our community to be self-sufficient, access to appropriate health and wellness care, and opportunities that empower our community to be civically involved. Your investment in our organization is an investment in the community we treasure. Together, we will continue to expand our programs and services, always striving to give back in meaningful ways. Your alliance is essential to our success, and together we can create a brighter future for everyone we serve. Each of you are here tonight plays a crucial role in our mission, and together we can make a genuine difference in the lives of those who depend on us. Together we are like the roots of tree, intertwined and strong. When one of us thrives, we all flourish. Eleanor Roosevelt stated, "Our future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Our community relies on us to collaborate and work together and work towards a brighter tomorrow. Together, we can help individuals become self-sufficient, self-fulfilled, and productive members of the community while fostering cultural preservation and promoting cross-cultural understanding. In the words of Howard Zinn, small acts, when multiplied by millions of people, can transform the world. Thank you once again for your support, commitment, and most important, friendship to the Fresno Center. Let's continue to empower, inspire, and cultivate our community and each other. Enjoy the evening, and thank you for being with us tonight.
Came to Fresno, California eventually after we settled in Fresno after we went to Iowa and learned that that was not feasible for our purpose as Hmong immigrants. So my parents relocated to Fresno to be farmers, and all I can remember as a child was being woken up at 4 or 5 a.m., getting ready to go to the fields, working really hard in the day, maybe having a little bit of lunch, working until the evening, and then coming home. And so my thought at that time was, I need to do something to get away from the fields. And the only thing that my parents would allow me to do was to do anything school related. So I joined any kind of clubs that had after school activities. I even became president of multiple clubs just so that I had a chance to get away from the fields. So being involved in that way opened my eyes out to possibilities that I didn't think existed for a girl, especially a Hmong girl whose duties were in the home and to their family, which I still am very proud to say that was instilled into me now. But at the time, I wanted to do anything that a Hmong girl couldn't do. And so I joined all kinds of sports, all kinds of activities, all kinds of clubs, got to meet many people, and then learned that I could do whatever I wanted. I pretty much read the whole library when I was at elementary. The books that I loved most were about being a physician. So I think that's where I drew my passion from, is from reading and from wanting to be a physician. First, I want to thank Fresno Center for this momentous award, for also bringing to our attention our 50 years here and what that means to our community. And I know that there are so many more people out there who deserve this more, and I'm just the lucky one that you chose. I want to thank my patients for their trust in me. I want to thank, of course, my husband, and thank my children, and thank my parents, thank my siblings, thank the community, and thank all of my previous professors, instructors, teachers, anybody who's always rooted for me. So I want to thank all of them. So thank you, Fresno Center, for recognizing all of us.
The cornerstone of her upbringing was being raised by parents who embodied endurance and resilience. They instilled in her a steadfast belief that with hard work, anything was possible. At 19, Dr. Lee married Long Lau, and the couple soon moved to the Davis-Sacramento area to attend college together. Dr. Lee earned a Bachelor of Science in Neurophysiology from UC Davis, followed by a doctorate in medicine from the UC Davis School of Medicine. She later completes her residency in 2007 with the UCSF Fresno Obstetrics and Gynecology Department, becoming the first board-certified Long OBGYN in California. And Lee often reflects on her vital role with her husband that her husband has played in her success. She says, "Without Long by my side as my backbone, none of this would have been possible." She credits their journey to the opportunities they've been afforded in the United States. She says, "Some say they had to overcome obstacles. For us, we see this country as a place of blessings, a land where we are given the chance to dream and achieve." Please welcome Dr. Lee and Lau Long.
There it is. Fresno Center ever since, but this year marks 50 years that the Hmong community became refugees and moved to the United States, and since then our community, the children of the folks that fled the country of Laos, who came here with nothing, has made this our home and has taken the opportunity to live the American dream. But we all know the American dream is not easy. The American dream is very difficult. We had to go through a lot of adversity, and so it took us a long time to find a Hmong couple, a Hmong family that we can follow along and see their adversity, see what they've gone through, how they thrive here in this country. And these two came here when they were babies, and to grow up here with parents that don't speak the English language, and came from a household on public assistance, and to thrive with mainstream America. And it was an amazing to be able to award this 50 years. Folks, our Hmong community is going somewhere. We still have a long way to go, but we're taking it each stride at a time, and we're working hard. And the thing about the Hmong community is how do we pull our community along as well, right? That is the toughest thing with any immigrant community. As we travel, we want to travel with everybody. We don't want to travel alone. So on behalf of the Fresno Center, we want to present you this with the Legacy Award. You guys have done so much for the community. I know not only for yourself and your family, but you guys, these two couple gives out to our community like crazy. You would think they're Bill Gates, right? The amount of support and money that they give to our community, regardless of scholarships, to the Hmong Nurse Association regarding support to the Fresno Center, political individuals who reach out to them for help. These two couple has been instrumental in helping not our Hmong community, but our community at large across the U.S. So congratulations, Dr. Feng Li and Long Lau.
Thank you, Fresno Center. Thank you, my community. Thank you, my parents, my in-laws, and my husband, my children, and of course, all of my friends out here. I'm just a simpleton. I'm actually not deserving of this award, and I told Hao and his colleagues that I can think of 10, 20 other people that should be getting this award, but I thank you so much for recognizing me and my husband, and it meant a lot. But I do want to also say that everybody out there also deserves this award. and I'm accepting it for everyone. Thank you.
ลูกศิษย์ถามมาอยู่ก็จีเป้าอาจีอยู่จะเป้าเดียอยู่มุตันเตซื้อถ้าหลังจากเขาเบียมันเจวันลูเมียโรสรีเทียมันต้องภาษาเทียมันเขาเทียนั่นแหละลูกร้านไม่ซื้อเทียแต่ชิมาวันต้องจะเราใหญ่เนี่ยเขาเจอยากถ้าตุ่มมงมุกจะต้องนี่ลงแต่ป้าได้ถ้าตุ่มมงมุกจะต้องบวเวแต่ป้าchỉ tên là chỉ xem một đồ Nhật Bản tên nhà Osaka một cha về kia là tu và lu factory nó lót ra rằng đó cho nên là để tôi chỉ cái tôi nhận tao vô khả năng nhớ thì America nhớ khả năng mua no ý chỉ vô ý tôi vô này có chứ ha nên chỉ ta của để cái bao thầu na có tin chỉ mua đi cũ xứ na cho nên trong xe là cho nên và tôi xưa trong khá thì chúng tôiอยู่在给做的อยู่在给và chế ra một trong tàu là chế ý tên là áo tụ thắt tụ và trận đấu về trận ba đấy trận đấu thì làm trận ba đấy chế ý cho là mua chế tên là mua nhiều thành thị thành đại là giờ cái mua cái lúc lưới thế cái mua cái lúc bệnh sử nè thế cái là lùm mua là luật thả nè chỉ là những sai lầm ba có giờ thì cái chỉ mua cái lưới thế cái chỉ mua là lùm mua một cái luật thả chỉ là chỉ ba cái này quan trọng đó nên phải đợiจะคือจะดีจะพงจะยืนจะนั่งจะจ่าแล้วที่เสร็จตัวสัตว์ต้องขาตัวป้ากูสัตว์หลักกูจะกินละจะกินลัวสัตว์หลักกูจะกินซาสัตว์หลักกูจะกินโบชัวนะกูว่าจะตัวกูจะตุ้จะกินจะใส่จะบอกจะมีตุ้มีหยดฉันจะตุ้ที่ชี้จะมัวเน่ที่ดีคือหมดนะมัวเน่กูที่ดีสามหมดนะมัวเน่กูที่ดีหัวอีปวดใจยาและหัวดุเป็นชุดดำจิตใจนั้นกูก็สาวจังโตกูปะเนี่ยมัวก็สังกัดกูมัวก็นั่นแหละกูกูถูกตาว่าเท่ากูเท่าเกี่ยเสียเท่าเกี่ยกูเท่าเกี่ยเสียหล่อก็ยิ่งยันตัดใจกูจิตใจนั้นกูก็สาวจังโตเต้นหน่อยเต้นจื้อเต้นจังนั้นเจ้าวันน่ะมัวในรู้เก่าจงกูมัวในรู้มึงหมดยันตัดใจกูกูเต้นยองดีใจหน่อยว่าเจ้าตัวนี้ช่วยได้นั่นทำตัวจิตใจเป็นผู้จิตใจละการในรัฐทุกคน
To please make their way up to the stage. Big fans of Asia Supermarket. Cha Phong Lee, born in 1947 in Laos, served as a lieutenant in General Vang Pao's Special Guerrilla Unit during the Secret War. Michael Lee, born in 1953, is the daughter of Captain Now Long Thor. They married in 1970 and she raised 7 children, later fleeing Laos after its fall in 1975. Resettling in California in 1979, the Lees built a legacy of resilience and entrepreneurship, founding Lee's Gardening and Services in 1984 and expanding to Asia Supermarket and Rainbow Oak Ranch. Today, they remain pillars in the Hmong community, inspiring generations through their journey from war-torn Laos to success in the U.S. Cha Phong and Michael Lee, please join me on stage along with Pao.
There's the cue again, guys. This is a Lifetime Achievement Award. This couple has been amazing. As a matter of fact, we played the wrong video. We have a video of both of them speaking. So I was a little shocked where only Cha Phong spoke, but we apologize for that. This couple has been instrumental in shaping our community. a lot of things. They're so humble that they don't like to talk about themselves. For anybody that is in here and you are Hmong, and if you had a family member that passed away from way back in the late 80s to the 90s, all the way to now, they are the owners of Asia Supermarket. And within our Hmong community, when you have a funeral, you need to buy food and drinks and all that, you just go to them, to their store, you give them your name, your phone number, and say, I need this much food, and I'll pay you back when the funeral is over. That's this couple. They did that. They provided a haven for our community. And they're so humble, they don't even talk about that. But me growing up, I see it. I have countless family members. I've even gone to them before and say, can we do that? Can we just go to a store, to the owner, and said, we'd like to use your stuff, your food, your beer, your water, and your salt, and your meat, and everything, and then we'll pay you back after the funeral is over, because we're hoping that our community will come out and give us donation. Imagine that. Imagine going to a supermarket and saying that to the owners. I don't think they'll do that at Save Mart, right? I don't think they'll do that at Costco. But these two amazing individuals did that for our Hmong community. 60,000 Hmong people living in Central Valley, they did that for us. You know, and this award is long overdue. But in the continual celebration of 50 years of freedom in the United States, this two couple, especially here in Fresno, is very deserving of this Lifetime Achievement Award. So can you guys please help me in congratulating them for this amazing award?
Good evening. Tonight is special night for our Hmong community of Fresno Center. I don't know, we are not deserved to be over here, but anyway, thank you very much. And I would say thank you for our people living in Fresno. Not even only Hmong, but a lot of, people will support us. And I want to say thank you for all my children. We are working at the store more than 35 years. And when they are working with me, they are about 7, 8 years or 13. But right now, their children already, 25 years, 26 years. We still continue to work on Asia Supermarket. All my grandchildren are gonna be continuing to serve Asia Supermarket to our community. And I will say thank you very much. And thank you for my family, my children. That's what I can say. Cô hai mấy luôn mong nhỏ của chị cho luôn, ở lại hai chị mình thì cô hai mình chỉ luôn mong, cô thâu cho bây giờ nhiệt gì cái tin anh trả nhau cho Fresno, là do lửa hai năng, nhưng mùa này theo lý mùa cô tàu xe sơ bây giờ đó, thì我找着我的xử lý CEO bỏ giờ ít tu và cho bé cho nhẹ cho gì tao kể cho nhẹ tôi một cỡ nó ấy cụ thọ nó cho thì ấy lũ mà nó sẽ
I think it's a good time to remind you that the centerpieces on your table, again, are up for auction if you'd like. You can choose that QR code, use your phone. It's about a $30 donation. Take it home with you at the end of the night. And then also, all the items along the wall, this side of the wall and the back wall, are up for auction as well in our silent auction. So please go check them out. There are some really cool sports memorabilia and then a lot of really amazing sort of vacation getaways in the back. So we'd love for you to go check them out. The silent auction will be closed.